I got a bit of a different video for you today. I've been feeling nostalgic about the 1980s lately, from my wonderful CA53W calculator watch to my Marty McFly action figure. No film really captures the 80s for me any better than Back to the Future 1985. And I found something on Amazon that is just awesome. The time machine from the original film. So iconic, and dare I say nostalgic. But what is nostalgia anyway?
Nostalgia is denial. Denial of the painful present. Yeah, the erroneous notion that a different time period is better than the one one's living in.
Wait, what? Okay, let's get started. So at the time of recording this, we're in early October 2024, and just another year, 2025, will be the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future, which premiered July 3rd, 1985. Wow. And thanks to our friends at Amazon, we can still capture some of that movie magic, like this series from Jada Toys of the Time Machines. Of course, part 1 is my favorite film, and that's the original Time Machine, but you can collect 4 of these. There's actually one from part 2 and 2 cars from part 3. This is incredible. It's a high quality die-cast 1:24 ratio replica of the Time Machine, and I'm thrilled to get a hold of it. All right, let's take a look at the box a little bit more, and then I'm gonna get this thing opened up. I'm definitely not a collector, but I think this is so cool that you can actuate it right from the packaging and just leave it on your desktop just like so. If you wanted to just collect it and leave it in the box, I know some folks like to do that. I'm not a collector, I'm just a nerd. And if you were a collector, you might be upset that this box is a little bit dog-eared at the corner there, but that's not gonna bother me. Amazon did package this in a shipping box, which I was pleased with. So for the most part, really good collectability factor here. Love the LED light and the fact that we have 3 viewing angles of the car if you choose not to unbox. But that ain't me. We're getting this thing opened up. All right, very robust packaging so far. And we do get an instruction booklet with your basic warnings and precautions. A diagram of the battery compartment underneath the chassis of the car. 3-button style lithium batteries. Shouldn't have to replace those too often. Very well packaged. There's our optional lightning rod if you want to reenact the clock tower scene. Need a Phillips screwdriver to unmount the pedestal for the shipping mount. And after all these years, I finally have the time machine.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Again, I'm probably going to leave that optional lightning rod in place. I don't want to risk tearing the backdrop there because of that blister packaging. It's all about the DeLorean anyway. We don't need that lightning rod. I mentioned die-cast on the body. We do have some plastic elements at the under chassis and, of course, rubber tires and plastic interior. Let's remove this last band, and we'll see if we can get the doors opened up and take a closer look at our interior of our DeLorean. And yes, those are real rubberized tires as you hear them screech along the desk there. Let's take a peek. Pretty plasticky on the inside, but man, it is so cool. Wow. Shout out to John DeLorean for inventing such a cool car. And shout out to Robert Zemeckis for using this in his film. What a wonderful movie, and just a timeless, pun intended, classic. Can't believe it's almost 40 years. Can't wait to see what the future brings with further offerings, especially with the 40th anniversary upon us next year. Pretty exciting times for fans of the franchise like me. So cool. All right, folks, wanted to get a good shot of the back of the vehicle as we're running out of time. Get it? No? All right. Well, had to give that one a try. Again, not my typical video, but with my calculator watch, my Marty McFly, had to pick up the time machine and wanted to share it with you. As always, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more content. You never know what's coming up next. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.